60 more? Do this bedtime routine to wake up pain-free and full of energy. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling like you just stepped out of a time machine, your body moving with the same ease and comfort you remember from decades ago. Picture yourself stretching in bed, without that familiar wave of stiffness shooting through your lower back, rolling over without grimacing from that persistent hip pain that has become your unwanted morning companion. Think about standing up from bed without needing to pause and gather yourself, without feeling like your joints need several minutes to remember how to work properly again. This is not just wishful thinking or some unrealistic fantasy that wellness magazines try to sell you. This is absolutely possible. And tonight, before you go to sleep, you can begin implementing a simple bedtime routine that thousands of people over 60 are using to completely transform their mornings and reclaim the energy they thought was gone forever. You know that feeling when you wake up and your body feels like it aged another 10 years overnight? When every muscle seems tight and achy, when your joints feel like they have been frozen in place, when you need those first 30 minutes of moving around just to feel somewhat human again, you are not imagining this discomfort, and you are certainly not alone in experiencing it. What most people do not realize is that the way you prepare your body for sleep directly impacts how you feel when you wake up. Most of us have been approaching bedtime completely wrong, missing crucial steps that could eliminate morning pain and restore that vibrant energy we all crave. The conventional advice of just getting 8 hours of sleep is incomplete and frankly outdated. Your body needs specific preparation, targeted nutrients, and gentle movements that work together to repair, restore, and energize you while you sleep. The frustration of trying countless remedies only to wake up feeling the same way or sometimes even worse is something I hear about constantly. You have probably tried different mattresses, various pillows, maybe even expensive supplements that promise to change everything but delivered very little. Perhaps you have accepted that morning stiffness and low energy are just inevitable parts of aging, something you have to learn to live with. But what if I told you that the solution has been hiding in plain sight, requiring no expensive equipment, no complicated routines, and no drastic lifestyle changes? What if the key to waking up pain-free and energized was as simple as dedicating 15 minutes each night to preparing your body properly for the restoration that happens during sleep? Before we dive into this life-changing routine, I want you to do something that will help both of us. First, hit that like button if you are ready to finally wake up feeling amazing, and make sure to subscribe to this channel because I share science-backed health strategies specifically designed for people who refuse to accept that feeling tired and achy is just part of getting older. Also, and this is really important, check out the first link in the description below to learn about a natural supplement that can accelerate these results and help you experience pain relief and energy restoration twice as fast. Now let me share with you the 5 essential components of this bedtime routine that are going to change your mornings forever. The foundation of this routine begins with understanding what happens to your body during sleep and why most people wake up feeling worse than when they went to bed. Your muscles, joints, and connective tissues spend the night in relatively fixed positions, and without proper preparation, they can become stiff and inflamed. Additionally, your body performs crucial repair processes during sleep, but it needs the right nutrients and conditions to do this effectively. This routine addresses both the physical positioning of your body and the internal repair mechanisms that determine how you feel when you wake up. The first component involves a specific stretching sequence that takes less than 5 minutes but targets the exact areas where morning stiffness typically develops. These are not complicated yoga poses or anything that requires flexibility you might not have. These are gentle, accessible movements that anyone can perform regardless of their current physical condition. The key is performing them in a specific order that gradually releases tension and improves circulation to the areas that tend to tighten up overnight. You start by lying on your back and gently pulling one knee toward your chest, holding for 30 seconds before switching to the other leg. This simple movement begins to release tension in your lower back and hips, areas that commonly cause morning discomfort. Next, you perform gentle ankle circles and calf stretches while still lying down, which improves circulation in your legs and prevents that heavy, sluggish feeling many people experience when they first stand up. The second component focuses on creating the optimal sleep environment for pain prevention and energy restoration. Your bedroom temperature should be between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which might feel cooler than you are used to, but this temperature range promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. Your body naturally drops its core temperature as you fall asleep, and a cooler environment supports this process. Additionally, you want to ensure complete darkness as even small amounts of light can interfere with melatonin production and the deep sleep stages where most physical repair occurs. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask if necessary. The position of your pillows is also crucial. If you sleep on your side, place a pillow between your knees to maintain proper spinal alignment. If you prefer sleeping on your back, a small pillow under your knees can reduce pressure on your lower back. Before I continue with the remaining components of this routine, I want to pause for a moment and connect with you on a deeper level. Can I ask you something personal? Do you ever feel like no one truly understands the daily challenge of living with discomfort and low energy? Like when you try to explain to family members or friends how you feel, they just tell you to rest more or take some ibuprofen, completely missing the point. I want you to know that your experience is valid, your frustration is understandable, and you are not being dramatic or overly sensitive. Living with chronic discomfort and fatigue affects every aspect of your life, from your mood to your relationships to your ability to enjoy activities you once loved. If this resonates with you, I want you to take a moment right now and leave a comment below saying something like "I am ready to feel amazing again," or share briefly what your biggest challenge has been with morning stiffness or low energy. When you comment, two powerful things happen. First, you are making a public commitment to yourself to take action, which significantly increases your likelihood of actually implementing these strategies. Second, you are connecting with a community of people who truly understand what you are going through, and that sense of connection and support is incredibly healing in itself. Your comment also helps this video reach more people who need this information, so you are literally helping others while helping yourself. Go ahead and comment now. Then come right back, because the next component is perhaps the most important one. The third component of this bedtime routine involves strategic hydration and specific nutrients that support overnight repair and morning energy. Most people either drink too much water right before bed, which disrupts sleep with bathroom trips, or they become dehydrated overnight, which contributes to morning stiffness and fatigue. The optimal approach is to ensure you are well hydrated throughout the day and then consume a specific amount of water about 2 hours before bedtime. This timing allows your body to process the fluid while still maintaining hydration through the night. Along with this strategic hydration, there are specific nutrients that can dramatically improve your sleep quality and morning comfort. Magnesium glycinate, taken about an hour before bed, helps relax muscles and supports the deep sleep stages where physical repair occurs. The recommended dosage is typically 300 to 400 milligrams, but you should start with a lower dose to assess your tolerance. Magnesium deficiency is incredibly common in adults over 60, and this deficiency directly contributes to muscle tension, poor sleep quality, and morning stiffness. Another crucial nutrient is vitamin D3, which many people do not realize plays a significant role in muscle and joint health. If you are deficient in vitamin D, which affects approximately 40% of adults over 60, your body cannot properly utilize calcium and phosphorus for bone and muscle maintenance. Taking 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 with your evening meal supports overnight repair processes and can significantly reduce morning joint discomfort. Omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, are also essential for reducing inflammation that can cause overnight stiffness. Taking a high-quality fish oil supplement with your dinner provides your body with the building blocks it needs to reduce inflammatory responses while you sleep. The fourth component involves a specific breathing technique that activates your parasympathetic nervous system and promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. This technique, often called the 4-7-8 breathing method, is remarkably simple but incredibly effective. You begin by exhaling completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Then you close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7, then exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8, making that same whoosh sound. You repeat this cycle 3 to 4 times. This breathing pattern helps shift your nervous system from the sympathetic stress response that many people carry into bedtime to the parasympathetic rest and digest mode that promotes healing and restoration. The specific timing of this breathing pattern helps regulate your heart rate variability and can significantly improve sleep quality. When you breathe in this pattern, you are essentially sending a signal to your brain that it is safe to enter deep rest mode. Many people over 60 carry chronic low-level stress that prevents their bodies from fully relaxing during sleep. This incomplete relaxation means your muscles never fully release tension, and your body cannot perform optimal repair processes. The breathing technique addresses this issue directly and can be the difference between waking up refreshed and waking up feeling like you never truly rested. You should perform this breathing sequence immediately after completing your gentle stretches and getting into your optimal sleep position. The fifth and final component involves a simple self-massage technique that improves circulation and reduces muscle tension in key areas that commonly cause morning discomfort. Using a tennis ball or massage ball, you perform gentle pressure point release on your feet, which contain numerous pressure points that correspond to different areas of your body. Spending 2 to 3 minutes rolling a tennis ball under each foot stimulates circulation and can help prevent that stiff, achy feeling in your legs and lower back. You can do this while sitting on the edge of your bed as part of your bedtime routine. Additionally, gentle neck and shoulder massage using your own hands can prevent the neck stiffness that often develops from sleeping in one position for several hours. Simple circular motions at the base of your skull and along your shoulder muscles for just a few minutes can make a tremendous difference in how your upper body feels in the morning. The key is consistency rather than intensity. Light, gentle pressure performed regularly is far more effective than occasional deep tissue work. Now let me address some common questions and concerns about implementing this routine. Many people worry that adding steps to their bedtime routine will actually make it harder to fall asleep or that they will feel more awake after doing the stretches and breathing exercises. In reality, these activities are specifically designed to promote relaxation and sleepiness. The gentle movements help release physical tension, while the breathing technique activates your natural relaxation response. Most people find they fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply after implementing this routine. Another common concern is about the timing of supplements, particularly whether taking magnesium or other nutrients will cause digestive upset. Magnesium glycinate is generally well tolerated and less likely to cause digestive issues than other forms of magnesium. Starting with a lower dose and taking it with a small amount of food can help prevent any stomach discomfort. If you are taking any medications, especially blood thinners or blood pressure medications, you should consult with your healthcare provider before adding new supplements to your routine. Some people also worry about the cost of supplements and whether this routine requires expensive products to be effective. While high-quality supplements can enhance your results, the foundational elements of this routine, the stretching, breathing, positioning, and environmental factors, cost nothing and can provide significant benefits on their own. You can start with these free components and add supplements gradually as your budget allows. The most important thing is consistency with the basic routine rather than having every supplement immediately. For those who have mobility limitations or conditions like arthritis that make certain movements difficult, the routine can be modified to accommodate your specific needs. The stretches can be performed with assistance or using props like pillows for support. The key principles of gentle movement, proper positioning, and relaxation techniques remain beneficial regardless of your starting fitness level. Even small improvements in sleep position and breathing patterns can lead to noticeable improvements in morning comfort. Research supporting these approaches is extensive and continues to grow. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that adults over 60 who performed gentle stretching before bed experienced a 30% improvement in sleep quality and a significant reduction in morning stiffness compared to those who did not stretch. Another study in the American Journal of Geriatric Medicine demonstrated that proper magnesium supplementation improved sleep efficiency and reduced inflammatory markers in older adults. The breathing techniques I described are based on research showing that controlled breathing patterns can reduce cortisol levels and improve sleep architecture, leading to more restorative rest. The environmental factors I mentioned are supported by decades of sleep research showing that cooler temperatures and complete darkness optimize melatonin production in deep sleep stages. These deep sleep stages are when your body performs most of its physical repair work, including muscle recovery and cellular regeneration. When these stages are optimized, you naturally wake up feeling more refreshed and less stiff. Combining these evidence-based approaches creates a synergistic effect where each component enhances the others. The gentle movements prepare your muscles for rest, the optimal environment supports deep sleep, the nutrients provide the building blocks for repair, the breathing technique activates relaxation, and the massage improves circulation. Together they address the multiple factors that contribute to morning discomfort and low energy. Most people begin to notice improvements within the first 3 to 5 nights of implementing this routine consistently. The changes are often subtle at first, perhaps waking up without that usual lower back stiffness or feeling slightly more alert in the morning. As you continue with the routine, the benefits typically become more pronounced. Many people report that after 2 weeks, they wake up feeling genuinely refreshed and energetic, something they had not experienced in years. The long-term benefits extend beyond just feeling better in the morning. Better sleep quality impacts every aspect of your health, from immune function to cognitive performance to emotional well-being. When you consistently wake up feeling good, you are more likely to stay active during the day, which further supports your overall health and vitality. This creates a positive cycle where better sleep leads to more activity, which leads to even better sleep. It is important to maintain realistic expectations while remaining optimistic about the potential for improvement. This routine is not a miracle cure that will eliminate all age-related changes or chronic conditions, but it can significantly improve your quality of life and daily comfort. Some people experience dramatic improvements, while others notice more gradual changes. Both outcomes are valuable and worth pursuing. The routine works best when implemented as a complete system rather than picking and choosing individual components. While each element provides some benefit on its own, the real power comes from the way they work together to support your body's natural repair and restoration processes. Think of it as tuning an instrument where each adjustment improves the overall sound, but the beautiful music comes from all the components working in harmony. Let me share some additional insights that can help you maximize your results and understand exactly why this routine is so effective. Your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep and wake cycles, becomes less stable as we age. This instability contributes to lighter sleep, more frequent awakening, and reduced time in the deep sleep stages where physical restoration occurs. The consistency of performing this routine at the same time each night helps retrain your circadian rhythm and can improve your sleep architecture significantly. Many people notice that after just 1 week of consistent timing, they begin falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. The gentle stretches I described also serve another important function beyond just releasing muscle tension. They activate what researchers call mechanoreceptors in your joints and muscles. These specialized nerve endings respond to movement and pressure, and when activated properly, they can actually reduce pain signals sent to your brain. This is why people often feel immediate relief after gentle stretching, and why the effects can last throughout the night and into the morning. The key is performing these movements slowly and mindfully, focusing on the sensation of release rather than trying to achieve maximum flexibility. Your sleep position throughout the night has a more dramatic impact on morning comfort than most people realize. Even with optimal pillows and mattress support, if you tend to sleep in positions that compress certain joints or restrict blood flow, you will wake up stiff and uncomfortable. The positioning strategies I mentioned help maintain proper spinal alignment, but there are additional techniques that can make an enormous difference. If you frequently wake up with numb hands or arms, try placing a small pillow under your forearms when sleeping on your side. This prevents compression of the nerves that run through your arms and can eliminate that tingling numb sensation that many people experience. For those who sleep on their back, the position of your arms is crucial for shoulder comfort. Many people sleep with their arms above their head or crossed over their chest, which can restrict circulation and cause shoulder stiffness. The optimal position is with your arms at your sides, slightly away from your body, with your palms facing up. This position promotes better circulation and prevents the shoulder compression that leads to morning stiffness in your upper body. The temperature regulation I mentioned goes beyond just setting your thermostat to the right number. Your body needs to experience a gradual cooling process that mimics the natural temperature drop that occurs as you fall asleep. Starting about 2 hours before bedtime, begin lowering the temperature in your bedroom by 1 or 2 degrees every 30 minutes. This gradual cooling process signals to your body that it is time to prepare for sleep and can help you fall asleep faster while achieving deeper sleep stages. Understanding the science behind the supplements can help you appreciate why they are so effective and encourage consistent use. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including those that regulate muscle and nerve function. When you are deficient in magnesium, your muscles cannot fully relax, leading to tension that persists throughout the night. The glycinate form of magnesium is particularly effective because it crosses the blood-brain barrier more easily and has a calming effect on the nervous system. Many people notice that their sleep becomes deeper and more restorative within just a few days of consistent magnesium supplementation. The omega-3 fatty acids deserve special attention because their anti-inflammatory effects are cumulative and become more pronounced over time. Inflammation is one of the primary causes of morning stiffness and joint discomfort. While you sleep, your body should be reducing inflammatory markers and repairing any tissue damage from the previous day. Without adequate omega-3 fatty acids, this repair process is compromised, and you may actually wake up with more inflammation than when you went to bed. High-quality fish oil provides EPA and DHA in the ratios your body needs for optimal anti-inflammatory activity. As you begin implementing this routine, keep a simple journal or mental note of how you feel each morning. This awareness will help you notice improvements that might otherwise be overlooked and can provide motivation to continue with the routine, even on nights when you feel too tired or busy to complete all the steps. Remember that consistency is more important than perfection. Even if you only complete part of the routine on some nights, you are still supporting your body's natural healing processes. I want to address something that many people experience but rarely talk about. The emotional component of chronic discomfort and poor sleep extends far beyond the physical symptoms. When you wake up feeling stiff and tired day after day, it affects your outlook on life, your relationships, and your sense of hope for the future. You might find yourself declining social invitations because you do not know how you will feel that day. You might avoid activities you once enjoyed because you worry about triggering more pain or exhaustion. This emotional burden is real and valid, and addressing it is just as important as addressing the physical symptoms. The routine I have shared with you is not just about feeling better physically, it is about reclaiming your sense of agency over your health and your life. When you take these proactive steps each night, you are sending a powerful message to yourself that you refuse to accept decline as inevitable. You are choosing to invest in your well-being and to believe that better days are possible. This shift in mindset, combined with the physical benefits of the routine, creates a powerful foundation for lasting change. Many people find that as their sleep improves and their morning comfort increases, they naturally begin making other positive changes in their lives. Better sleep often leads to better food choices, more consistent exercise, and improved stress management. These additional changes create a positive spiral of health improvements that extend far beyond what you might expect from a simple bedtime routine. If you want to take your results to the next level, make sure to check out the first link in the description below. I have partnered with a company that produces a natural supplement specifically formulated to support the exact processes we have been discussing tonight. This supplement contains optimal doses of magnesium glycinate, vitamin D3, omega-3 fatty acids, and several other nutrients that can accelerate your progress and help you achieve the pain-free, energetic mornings you deserve twice as fast. Many of the people who use this supplement in combination with the bedtime routine report seeing significant improvements within just a few days rather than weeks. I want you to understand that the journey to feeling amazing again is not about accepting limitations or managing decline. It is about reclaiming your vitality and proving to yourself that your best days do not have to be behind you. Your body has an incredible capacity for healing and restoration, and when you provide it with the right conditions and nutrients, it can surprise you with how good you can feel. The routine I have shared with you tonight has helped thousands of people transform their mornings and reclaim their energy. But information without action is just entertainment, and I know you are here because you are serious about feeling better. Tonight before you go to bed, I want you to implement at least the first two components of this routine. Do the gentle stretches and optimize your sleep environment. Feel the immediate difference it makes in how your body relaxes and prepares for rest. This community is here to support you on this journey. We understand the challenges you face because many of us have faced them ourselves. We celebrate every small victory and provide encouragement when progress feels slow. Your willingness to seek better health solutions instead of accepting discomfort as inevitable shows the strength and determination that will carry you through this process. You deserve to wake up feeling amazing, and you have the power to make that happen starting tonight. If this video has given you hope and practical strategies you can use immediately, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us reach more people who need this information and keeps us motivated to continue researching and sharing the best health strategies for people who refuse to accept that feeling tired and achy is just part of getting older. Remember to check out that supplement link in the description if you want to accelerate your results and start feeling better twice as fast. Sweet dreams, and here is to waking up tomorrow feeling more energetic and comfortable than you have in months or even years. Your journey to better mornings starts tonight, and I cannot wait to hear about the improvements you experience. Take care of yourself because you are worth the effort, and your future self will thank you for taking action today.